Got us another installment. Haven't been putting these out as like I like to, even though I get a lot of hate comments. But better later than never. So I got this this comment, and the reason why I wanted to monetize it was because some of the things that are in this particular comment that we're about to go over, I've seen multiple times from people that comment on my video. So you see that sort of trend, dare I say, and I think it's an opportunity for us to sort of talk about everything. So let's get into it right quick, okay? This guy says, and I went to sort of go to a lot of his other stuff that he's commented on before, and same idea. He at one time said something along the lines like, "I can't understand why he can't get his videos off my suggestions." He said this 8 months ago, and here he is back. So it's just always funny how these guys are like, "I don't know why they keep suggesting me." I was like, dude, you're either subscribed to me or you just go out of your way to watch my videos. It's not front here. But he says, do you ever, I don't know, cover stuff that you actually like? It's pretty sad that you spend your time looking for something to be upset about so you can make a video about it. So, for starters, he pops this off, pure logical fallacy, but nonetheless, he's not even telling the truth. So there's no if you're going to at least straw man me and try to make it make sense, there has to be a hint of truth. There's literally no truth in this entire first couple of sentences, mainly because he just assumes that his position is rooted in. So it is a literal straw man, but it's a very bad one because he assumes his position that he's starting from is true. And that is, I go out of my way to look for bad things that I can do a video about. I buy a lot of comics throughout the week, a lot of new comics throughout the week, and obviously I read a lot of old material. What's they put out, Marvel or DC, and those are really the only companies that I really buy from in terms of newer content, right? That's always been my thing. Not crapping on other independent comic books or anything like that. If people send me those, I'll read them. I have no problem. But you guys know I'm a historian in a sense when it comes to Marvel, DC, the actual content in the material. I'm a fan, and I really like to document this stuff and certainly filter it for a lot of you guys in the sense of I kind of relay this message. Because a lot of you guys don't read it, and I don't blame you in terms of the content, but also it's very expensive to keep up with when you consider the millions of books that are being put out. If they're bad, they're bad. That's not on me. Your gripe is with the writers, right? That's not on me. I didn't tell them to put this out. I'm just a guy, and I'm responding to what it is that's being put out. So it's not going out of my way because I don't go to the shop and say, "Give me this is bad, so give me that big." No, I just have a stack of. Matter of fact, let me pull up my Stream Deck real quick mid video. That way I can kind of fix this real quick because this is all a mess. See if this is gonna work now. Yeah, see, there we go. But I just wanted to pull this up real quick so you guys can see that I just have a stack of comics. This is a stack that I'm going through right now. This is a stack that I went through, that I've been going through over the last couple of days that I've already completed. I just haven't boxed up yet. They're back, though. I just read. You know what I mean? There's no going out of my way. But let's continue. And even worst of all, your videos are usually crapping on black representation or female representation. I mean, damn, my guy. I don't expect you to like everything, but you literally have painted yourself in this corner of being the angry political comic book guy. Again, I'm responding to what's being put out. That's it. I'm a comic guy. I'm responding to what's being put out. But this is where things get interesting You literally can't make a video about anything else because your channel would likely die. I mean, honestly, for your mental health, do some content and stuff you actually like once in a while. Okay. So before we continue, this is what we're going to do. I am going to go to my homepage, right? So all the videos that I put out, I have playlists. This is specifically why I make these playlists, because I want you to be able to sort of just go through all of the material that fit that particular, bill, right? So when it comes to the reviews, right, the straight up comics that I've just responded to, let's take a gander real quick, if we can. So we will go to the comic book reviews, right? So this is the latest one. So we'll go through it over here, right? This is a good, and you guys are going to have to count, but we'll go through it. This is a good review. Reviewing Thor issue number 2. Reviewing X-Men issue 5. Good review. Bad review. Talking about tokenized Thor. Bad review. Bad review. Bad review. Bad review. So we have about 4 or 5. These are granted over the course of probably 24 hours. 1, 2. So about 4 or 5 bad reviews. Then another bad review, right? Good review. Bad review. Bad review. Good review. This was a neutral review. Good review. Good review. Good review. Bad review. Good review. Bad review. Good review. Bad review. Bad review. Bad review. Good review. Good review. Good review. Good review. Good review. This is basically more. I'm covering this, but then talking about this is more neutral. Bad review. Good review. Bad review. Puts out a great comment, but good review. This is a good review. Good review. Good review. Talking about this is more neutral because I talk about good and the bad, so more neutral. Good review. Neutral. Leaning towards good. Good review. Good review. So as you can see, I've covered good review. This is my favorite. So look, you see, I've covered, and this is over the last probably few months. If we're looking at all of these, we can keep going, but these are all the reviews that I've done that I put in the deal. So out of 55 total, you see how many good ones that I've done, bad, good. I just respond. This notion, right, that I've never covered, when literally the last 2 reviews that I did before I made this video were good reviews. This is nonsense that I don't cover good stuff just because you may be more attracted to the ones in which I'm, let's say, giving negative reviews does not make that true, right? It's verifiably false. Yes, I have my complaints, and I don't think, and I'm not going to apologize for it, I do not think that the industry is in a good state right now. I don't. So I'm going to tell you about it. I want to rid it of this garbage that's being put out. I don't like the direction that some of this go. I don't like the direction when we come to the live action stuff that a lot of this stuff goes to. But I just respond. And if it's good, I'll tell you. This doesn't even include the stuff that's like in my streams. If it's good, I'll tell you. I'll let you know if it's good. If it's bad, though, I'm going to let you know that it's bad. Just because there's more bad than it is, that's not on me. That's on the books. That's on the writers. But to act like the material doesn't exist because you don't want to see it is not my problem. That's not on me. The videos exist. I have done plenty of videos in which I've talked about the good in it. But let's continue with what this guy had to say. So, for your mental health, do some content about stuff you actually like once in a while. And as we proved, we absolutely have done plenty of material in that regard. You let these negative shields boost your head up to keep being negative, but in reality, it's holding back the potential of your channel. You're super educated and could toe the line. That's kind of interesting that he would use that term, right? Toe the line of both sharing your opinion without crapping on other people for liking something you don't, but you rather be negative and mediocre. True waste of potential. You could be getting 100,000 views with these. So to end that, what he's saying in a nutshell is that I don't toe the line talking about positive, generic, like a lot of other creators do. A lot of these guys don't even really read comics. They're Google normies, and they take advantage of things like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they have these theories, and they do all of this stuff, right? They do that. They make that material. And yes, if I made stuff like that, definitely because of, well, if I did that, I probably not only getting gigs from, the Marvel or DCs of the world because of, but yes, it would give me more views. But that lets you know in itself that, well, nobody's pulling the strings here, right? Nobody's pulling the strings. Not even nobody, not even my followers, not my subscribers. I make the material that I want to make, when I want to make it, how I want to make it, and when it comes to the comics, just responding, giving you my viewpoint. That's it. If you don't like it, that's on you, but I'm going to drop it anyway. I'm not going to try to get millions of views just for the sake of getting it, making material that toes the line, kissing the behind of these, let's say, mainstream comic books. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you that I don't like it. Period. I'm not going to sacrifice my integrity for the sake of getting thousands upon thousands of views. That's fine. I'm probably never going to be that channel with a million something views that everybody comes to because all we do is just theorize or say positive things and kumbaya and we're really generic and we don't really criticize because we want to be part of the access media. We want these gigs. We want to be offered appearances, and I don't care about any of that. I'd rather just give it to you 100% straight, and that's what it is that I do. And to be honest, I think just in the type of conversations that I have with people, I think a lot of people, the people that mess with me, like as far as being my subscribers, being my fans, being my patrons, people that are members that actually go out of their way to donate money, right? The reoccurring theme is that they respect me for not being that guy. Because I may say something that you agree with, and I'm going to inevitably say something that you're going to disagree with. But I'm not a slave to my fans or I'm not a slave to views. So I don't make the videos for the views. So I may do something or say something that generally you are going to disagree with. That's just how it is that I approach my work. I give it to you straight. So when you see a video from me, you're getting the real. You're getting the real. You're getting the 100. It's just real talk. But it's crazy how these guys go through these, send me these walls of text basically telling me, again, filled with straw men, but feeling just these walls of text basically telling me to shut up and not criticize. That's what this comment was, right? When he says, you keep being negative, but in reality, I'm holding back my channel. And he's saying that basically I should just be sharing my opinion without crapping on other people or liking something that you don't. So basically, yeah. He comments on this video. The video that he commented on, and we can go see that, was the recent video that I was talking about, the people justifying the tokenizing of Black Canary. Dude, what are you going to do, right? It's a tokenized version of the character. It's goofy. I'm going to be against it. I've been leading the charge. I've been the number one. That's the term that I've really coined it, right? I'm going to be leading the charge on this. Why wouldn't I? And I'm not going to stop just for the sake of, oh, well, so-and-so doesn't like that I do it. But we had to rid this myth that, oh, you don't say anything positive. You don't talk about the things that you do like. Yes, I do. You just don't pay attention to it. It's a big difference. Just because you don't see it, just because you don't, try to find it, which it shouldn't be that hard to find, does not mean that that material doesn't exist. Because it very well does exist. But I'm not going to change. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. And that's why we do this stuff. We go through these comments. So, because I'm going to monetize you, right? And this is actually a positive video because I get to clear the air and I get to make money off of this video. Fantastic. But I'm not going to change. I'm real. I'm going to give you my opinion. And that's what it is. What you guys, how you take it, is specifically on the audience. That's on you guys. But at the very minimum, you know that if it came from me, there was no hidden agenda. There was no somebody pulling the strings. I don't work for Marvel. I don't work for DC. Never have I worked for either of those companies. I am speaking strictly from a person that's been a fan of this material. And you either with it or you not. But that's not going to change. Certainly I'm not going to change for the sake of getting more views. It's for suckers.